This is the president, Lauren Tebow, aka Trillonehunnit, as a leader of the black delegation for racial injustice and Negro intolerabilities. I want to give Kanye West up for adoption. Yes. We're going to give him to Albania. No, matter of fact, we're going to give him to Turkey and Istanbul. And let his ass go on where the fuck he came from. Nigga, what the fuck? Fuck wrong with you, Kanye, bro? Nigga, get out, nigga, before you turn into a motherfucking Caitlyn Jenner, God Kamastia, Nick having ass butt. Oh, I carried my last baby. I was the real surrogate ass boy. Oh, I got a motherfucking uterus and motherfucking Kris Jenner got a contract on that motherfucking head ass boy. You should have never signed that contract with that lady being your motherfucking manager. You already should know you was gonna have to just everything you built your brand on was motherfucking black people and the injustices that we received. Nigga, you're from Chicago, Illinois, bro. One of the most racist places of all. Police brutality, my nigga. Right up the street is Flint, Michigan, my nigga. Are you serious, Kanye? Oh, slavery doesn't exist. No, you are enslaved by the white supremacy way of thinking. You are, my brother, a victim of xenophobia, my nigga, for real. You don't want to be black just because you married a motherfucking white girl. Let that be. Do your motherfucking thing, boy. I don't judge nobody for who they love, but don't ever turn your back on your fan base and the people that built you and gave you any type of name because you used us. You know what I'm saying? Don't continue to be somebody that marginalizes black people, take away from our history. That's your ancestors. What about your ancestors? What about your mama? What about your grandma? You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, boy. You got me and all the rest of black people fucked up, nigga. On the behalf of Sojourner Truth, my nigga. W.E.B. Du Bois, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Langston Hughes. We're talking about real people who have to go through all types of injustices just to get any type of suffrage in this country. We're talking about no type of footprints. Of course they want to erase slavery, civil rights. I just got out of class. I just finished doing 1301 history here in Texas. And guess what? Out of 1,200 pages, only 11 pages are dedicated to civil rights movement and black people. The rest of everything else says, oh, white people existed. We got Henry Ford. We got Andrew Carnegie. We got all the way up to Trump. We got, who else they got? Everybody. Rockefeller. But trust and believe, it's black people still make a footprint in this country and built up this country from a foundation of nothing and crops from nothing. Native Americans, genocides, things of that nature. You cannot erase a part of nobody's history, bro. Especially not mine. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect my people. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care who you love, what kind of family you got. But don't ever. Your mother was a black woman in society. Constantly. We have to deal with injustices. We got to deal with prejudices. Being marginalized. We got to deal with being a statistic every single day when you wake up. So, you want to try to tell me that slavery don't exist and that today you are enslaved within your mind. What you mean? What the fuck you mean, boy? Yeah, I'ma call you a boy, oh, Uncle Ruckus having ass, boy. Yeah, that's what them white folks call you behind your motherfucking back, boy. Nigga, the fuck wrong with you? Yeah, I'ma get on your ass, my nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, Kanye? This a real nigga talking. Trex is Trill motherfucking 100. You can look me up at www.trill100.cash. I'm calling your bitch ass out. Nigga, you haven't made no motherfucking good music, nigga, since you was in the airport with Stacey Dash, nigga. And y'all was trying to steal. I see why Lauryn Hill never wanted to do a song with you, nigga. Cause you's the Uncle Tom looking ass nigga. The fuck wrong with you? You just like every motherfucking body else. Soon as you get some fucking dollars, all of that shit you said, oh, you been working this grave ship and you ain't made shit. You wish you could just buy you a spaceship and fly. Past the sky. You remember that? Oh, now you in the sky. Oh, okay. You high off that white pussy, nigga. Get your motherfucking life together, nigga. And understand the racial disparities that still exist and continue to exist and are in this country. You cannot turn your back on social and economic issues. I'm done not talking about it. I've been silent on my political views for months. Why? Because I've been so scared of Trump that he gonna come over here and kill me, and the FBI and all of these motherfuckers gonna ride down on me. But guess what? I have a #1 amendment, and that's the First Amendment, which is the right to speech, which I give you the right. You have the right to speak your mind, but you also need to make an educated decision with your voice. With influence comes civic responsibility, Kanye West. And all the rest of you people that's steady using black culture and African American buying power to exploit your own self. That's sad. And that's true slavery. A state of mind. That's what you meant to say, but that's not what it came out to be. These people were chained. These people, their kids were taken away from them. Black kids was fed as alligator baits. Do you understand alligator bait, bro? Alligator baits. It's all in your history. But that's not up for in the classrooms and shit. They don't show you how you was on display for Black Friday in an auction. And how black men like yourself were probably raped because you got real motherfucking gay tendencies, nigga. What the fuck? You got kids, you got a whole family. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta teach your family their history. That's what's wrong with black people in America today. We forget about our ancestors. We don't show homage to our ancestors. Why? Because they want to try to make us seem as if we're lower than, we're less than. No. Black people are innovators. Continuous to be innovators. Continue to thrive in some of the worst conditions known to man. You know, soul food. Let's take soul food for example, Kanye. You know you like soul food. You got your white bitch up in there making soul food, trying to cook fried chicken and shit. You know that soul food was the discarded things that the white people didn't want to eat at their dinner table. But no, now soul food is a delicacy. That shows black influence and cultural influence. Everybody want oxtails. Oxtails was some shit that they discarded. Didn't nobody want to eat that. Pig's tails, oxtails, you know what I'm saying? Creole food, gumbo, all of that. That's supposed to be bottom feeder shit that they just gave us as scraps to eat, and we made a delicacy out of scraps. Understand that and be proud of yourself and who you are and who you came from. I don't disrespect, and I love all types of people, but I'm sick of people putting black people down so bad. As a black woman, you understand how hard it is, even now, especially in a Trump culture, how hard it is to wake up every morning and go outside. I got people looking at me like I got shit on my face. Like, especially being an educated black woman. Don't be educated. Not in this Trump culture and this xenophobia that they instilling in the minds of everybody. That shit was supposed to be outlawed. That's why we went to a world war with Hitler. Because of what instilling hate in the minds of people for a certain racial group. So, you, my friend, are just a victim. And it's, yeah, I feel like, oh boy, off of TMZ, it's sad, my nigga. But the thing about it is, you wouldn't be rich if it wasn't for black buying power. You know what I'm saying? Understand that. Know where you came from. I don't give a fuck what type of social things you doing, what kind of Kris Jenner doing all types of negative PR to try to get some hype behind your name and some white money behind your name. They don't buy your shit. It's black people that buy your shit, that support you, your brand, your culture, what you stood for. Now you doing ball man and all of this shit. We was with you when you still had your motherfucking little ghetto ass polo and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you was a college dropout and you ain't nigga, you should have stayed in college and educated yourself, my nigga, for real. Cause you sound real ignorant, boy. Then, oh, George Bush doesn't care about black people. I bet you George Bush, I'm from Texas. I bet you George Bush ain't never in his motherfucking life said slavery didn't exist. And you got way more influence than you, and you doing such negativity with your influence. That makes people hate themselves. They make us hate ourselves and love they West. That's why Shorty telling where the ballers at looking ass nigga. Even if you in a Benz, you're still a nigga in a coupe ass nigga. The fuck wrong with you, boy? Get the fuck out of here with these so-called ideologies that you done motherfucking made up. That you didn't went and got high on some motherfucking other shit. Get the fuck off that shit, nigga. Wake the fuck up. You got kids to raise, my nigga, for real. Or get on your medicine or whatever the fuck you need to do to get your motherfucking life together, my nigga. I see why Jay-Z don't want to fuck with you, my nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. If I was him, I'd have beat your bitch ass up, nigga. I ain't that type of nigga. I don't let nobody disrespect me. Not one. You gonna get on national television. You embarrassed. You an embarrassment, my nigga. For real. I'm so fucking pissed off. I don't even entertain media. I don't watch TV. I don't even prefer my children to watch TV because of the propaganda that's on there that has been legalized since 2012. So understand what you watching on TV. You can't believe nothing that you watch on TV or none of that shit that you see and what the news say. All of that incites different type of things in your brain. You look on TV, everything you see about black people is negative. I can't watch that shit. I don't entertain that. I'm not about to give Viacom or nobody else no motherfucking ratings, no viewers. No type of edification. And then you got Bill Cosby. I didn't want to speak on that, but I mean, come on now. You got people like Charlie Sheen, who was on television being a known hoe, giving people HIVs and simplex 1, 2, 3s and shit, and you don't see his motherfucking television being taken off. But the only positive black television show that they had ever, Different Worlds, and that promoted black people to go to college and be better for themselves, that they could be doctors and lawyers and have a civilized family. Oh, the only thing that they had, that we had, took that away. Now he's a rapist. What about Trump being a fucking rapist? And all of these people, these women that came up. What about that? What about Me Too? Everything, every single thing, and all these people that protested against him, all that shit got taken off the news. All these women, grab them by the pussy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Our president is a rapist. And is a hater of every culture except the extreme left white KKK having ass nigga. Don't fall for that fucking buffoonery. That shit don't make no sense. And I can't sit around here and be an educated person and just allow things like that to happen. I got all types of social reforms, but I don't have the type of money nor the type of influence that you have, Kanye. I challenge you to give to my foundation. I actually help people. I'm in the community all the time, volunteering, being a humanitarian. That's what you're supposed to do when you have such an influence and a platform to actually make a change. And you gonna sit up here, this is what I'll do. I'll just, let me think of the most, come on now. You need to be, in some type of mental facility and get your head right for whatever is happening to you and whatever type of trauma that you have. You need to go to counseling for that. But you need to watch what you say and who you say it to. And who you continuously disrespect. You actually disrespecting yourself, your kids, and your lineage by saying things of that nature. Yes, black people have been through some of the most brutal conditions and continue to go through the most harsh worldwide. The United States has the #1 percentage of people in prisons. That's more than Russia, bro. That's more than third world countries per capita. More people locked